Okay, let's talk about visa in Germany and specifically this time the options that you have as a recent graduate from a German university. So, if you have recently graduated or are about to graduate from a German university, that means that you attended a German university and actually have a degree from a German university, not just a semester abroad or an exchange program, but you actually got a degree from a German university. You are eligible for a residence permit that allows you to stay in Germany for 18 months to look for a job that matches your university education. So 18 months time, 1.5 years time to find a job. If you do find a job, there are two options. If the job fulfills the requirements for an EU blue card, you can apply for the EU blue card and get the blue card. If it does not fulfill the criteria for the EU blue card, then you can apply for a regular residence permit for the purpose of employment, where the Federal Employment Agency has to check whether or not this is a suitable job for you and whether or not it is approved or not, which would not be the case for the EU Blue Card. You would get it automatically. During that time, during those 18 months, you are allowed to work in any job to finance your life. So that is something that gives you some ease, some comfort that you're allowed to work in any type of profession to finance your life. And you then, after 18 months, if you have not found a job, you would unfortunately have to leave the country. So you would be uh, uh, you would be forced to then re-enter Germany. So you should try to find a job within those 18 months. Definitely makes it easier. And you have to apply for this residence permit for recent graduates or for, in German it's called Aufenthaltsgenehmigung zur Arbeitsplatzsuche nach erfolgreichem Studienabschluss, which means a residence permit for the purpose of looking for a job after successfully completing a study program in Germany. So it's a little indication of how complex the German language can be sometimes. However, if you want to apply for that residence permit, it has to be in the period while your residence permit for the purpose of studying is still active. So your one residence permit cannot be ending and then there's nothing, and then you apply for the new residence permit, it has to overlap. So it still needs to be active in order to get it. Also, if you have already left the country then and your residence permit has run out, you cannot then re-enter Germany with those and apply for this 18 months residence permit. You could then apply for a job seeker visa, which would only be for half a year and would have a lot of additional work and effort attached to it. So make sure that you apply for this residence permit in time if you want to stay in Germany and look for a job afterwards. Then, if you have found a job, if you want to stay in Germany, get a permanent residency in Germany, there are different options depending on what kind of residence permit you received. If you have an EU blue card, you can either get a permanent residency after 33 months if your German is below B1. If it's B1 or higher, it only takes 21 months and you can apply for the permanent residency. If you have a regular work visa, it's 5 years till you can apply for permanent residency. So the EU blue card definitely is a better option in that case. What the exact conditions are, what else you need for the permanent residency, you can also see in the permanent residency video and also on the dedicated page in the app. So if you want to know more about this, you can check this out. So let's quickly recap the residency for after graduating university. You can apply for one, which gives you 18 months to find a job. Once you've found a job, you can either get the EU blue card or a regular work visa. You can work during those 18 months. You have to apply for it while your residence permit for studying is still active, so it cannot run out. You have to make sure that you apply for it in time. And then when you have a job and you have been in Germany, you can apply for a permanent residency depending on if you either got an EU blue card or a regular work visa. So this is a great tool for anyone who graduated from a German university and wants to stay here, wants to build their professional future also in Germany. Gives you a nice long time to find a job and continue your journey in Germany. So I hope this was insightful for you, gave you an overview of what you need, how you can apply it, and this sparked your inspiration to keep your journey in Germany going forward in the future.